The shocking truth most men miss. Let's get one thing straight. A woman who genuinely likes you will never leave you confused. If you're lying awake at 2 a.m., replaying her last text, analyzing her tone, wondering if she meant maybe or no, I hate to break it to you, but that's already off your answer. Because when a woman is into you, you'll know. And when she's not, you'll wonder. Modern men are drowning in maybe. We scroll, we simp, we guess. We've traded clarity for attention, and in the process, we forgot what real attraction feels like. Effortless, calm, certain. The Stoics had a rule. If it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Marcus Aurelius. So let's cut through the noise. No pickup lines, no games, no manipulation, just truth. Here are 3 silent signals a woman gives when she actually wants you. And once you see them, you'll never chase the wrong one again. Kiban sang min se viet tiep, pan 2. Signal number 1, she makes space for you. Jam bao jung kao truts, ngupap vamakam shoots. Ban muon min viet ngai pan tiep theo chu. The signal number 1, she makes space for you. When a woman likes you, she doesn't just respond. She creates space for you. She'll open a window in her schedule. She'll send a message just because. She'll find excuses to be around, even if it's subtle. This isn't about chasing. This is about alignment. Because attention is the new currency, and people protect their time more than their money. If she's offering you her time freely, that's not random. That's intention. Look closely. Does she text you first? Does she ask questions about your day? Does she suggest doing something together? Even if it's small. That's not just being nice. That's her choosing to let you into her world. Most men miss this because they're too busy chasing approval. They mistake polite replies for desire. They confuse politeness with passion. But a Stoic man, he doesn't chase, he observes. He doesn't force, he notices. And when she makes space for you, without you asking for it, without needing to earn it, that's a clear sign. She wants you there. Let that sink in. It's not about what she says. It's about what she makes room for. Because interest, just like energy, can't be faked. It shows in where we spend our time. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. So stop analyzing emojis. Start reading actions. Signal number 2, she opens up emotionally. Here's a secret most men don't realize. A woman who likes you doesn't just talk, she reveals. Not just surface-level talk about movies, weather, or weekend plans. No, she begins to open the vault. She'll share her fears, her past, her dreams, her doubts. She'll let the cracks show, not to burden you, but to see if you're man enough to hold it. Because vulnerability isn't weakness, it's on selective exposure. And if she's letting you see beneath the surface, it's not random, it's earned. Emotional openness is her way of asking, can you handle the real me, not just the version I show the world? Now here's where most men mess it up. They interrupt, they joke, they try to fix it, because they're uncomfortable with the silence or intensity. But a Stoic man, he doesn't flinch, he doesn't rush to fix, he simply listens deeply. Because he knows presence is more powerful than advice. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. So if she opens up, stay still, stay grounded, let her feel safe. not judged. Let her feel seen, not solved. That's what builds real trust. That's what separates you from the boys who only chase beauty, not depth. Because when a woman likes you, she won't just flirt. She'll invite you into her reality. And if you can stay calm in her storms, she'll see you as more than just a moment. She'll see you as a man worth keeping. Signal number 3, she respects your mission. Let me make this clear. If she truly likes you, she won't pull you away from your purpose. She'll push you deeper into it. Most modern relationships fail not because of lack of love, but because one person feels like they have to choose her or the mission. A woman who truly sees you will never make you choose. She knows that a man without purpose is a man she can't trust. She'll respect your time, your space, and your non-negotiable rituals. Morning workouts, focused evenings, time alone to think, read, build, become. Why? Because she understands. You're building something bigger than just attention, and she doesn't want to interrupt that. She wants to be part of it. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Epictetus. Here's how you'll know. She doesn't pout when you need to grind. She doesn't get insecure when you say no to a party because you've got goals. She doesn't call your discipline boring or your boundaries too much. Instead, she'll say, "Go do your thing. I'm proud of you." That's not just support. That's alignment. A woman who respects your mission isn't just impressed by your ambition. She honors your identity, and she knows she's not in a competition with your purpose. She's in partnership with it. So when she encourages you to stay focused, to stay disciplined, to stay locked in, that's not a small gesture. That's her saying, "I believe in the man you're becoming." And that, my friend, is one of the rarest and most powerful signals of them all. The Stoic filter: why most men miss these signals. Let's be honest, most men walk through life blind. Not because they're dumb, not because women are too mysterious, but because their mind is full of noise. Too much ego, too much need for validation, too many assumptions, and not enough awareness. So even when a woman is clearly showing interest, they miss it. Why? Because they're looking for flashy signs. Over-the-top compliments, dramatic confessions, romantic movie scenes. They want the obvious, but real connection is subtle. And if you're not grounded, if you're too reactive, you'll either 1. Overthink everything. 2. Miss everything. 3. Or worse, chase the wrong signals from the wrong women. This is where Stoicism comes in like a weapon. The Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He doesn't read into every smile. He's not thirsty for attention. He observes. He listens. He discerns. Because when you're calm on the inside, you start to notice what others miss on the outside. He who is brave is free. Seneca. You become free from needing a woman to like you. So when she does, you cannot actually see it. You don't jump to conclusions. You stay centered. And in that stillness, you pick up on what 90% of guys miss. The way she opens up, the way she respects your time, the way she subtly leans in when you speak, the way she protects your energy when you're drained. These aren't accidents. These are signals, but only the man who's mastered himself can truly receive them. So ask yourself, are you reacting to life or are you reading it? Are you desperate to be seen or strong enough to see clearly? The answers lie not in what she does, but in how you choose to observe. How to respond like a Stoic man. Here's the biggest mistake most men make. When they finally realize a woman likes them, they flip the switch from calm to clingy. They chase, they overcompensate. They think, if she likes me, I have to do everything to keep her. Wrong. A Stoic man doesn't chase what is already attracted. He doesn't fumble the moment by overthinking. He stays anchored. So what do you do when she gives you the signals? You acknowledge them, but you don't get emotionally drunk on them. You respond, not react. Let's break it down. 1. Stay centered. She gives you attention? Great. Don't turn it into your new oxygen. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Marcus Aurelius smile. Appreciate it. But remember, her affection is a gift, not a guarantee. Your purpose still comes first. Tarpushuri 2. Mirror respect with respect. If she honors your boundaries, you return the gesture, but not by becoming a people pleaser. You out-respect her, but you don't lose your own standards. She's not your savior. She's a reflection of your clarity. 3. Maintain mystery and depth. A Stoic man is never too available, emotionally or physically. He shares but doesn't overshare. He listens more than he talks. He lets her discover him, layer by layer. That mystery, it's magnetic. Nourish. 4. Lead, don't impress. You don't need to win her over with gimmicks. You lead conversations with depth. You ask real questions. You plan with confidence. You're not trying to be her type. You're being your own man. And that's irresistible. The Seneca 5. Detach from outcome. If she likes you, great. If she loses interest, also fine. Your value doesn't rise or fall based on her approval. You don't cling to connection. You remain open but grounded because you know this truth. A man who stands strong in who he is will never need to beg for attention. A final reflection, what she really wants in a man. Let's strip everything away. The flirting, the smiles, the body language, the clever texts, even the physical attraction. Underneath all of that, what is she really drawn to? What is the signal she's silently scanning for? It's this. Can this man handle life and still remain grounded? Because a woman knows the way a man handles himself is the way he will handle her. If he's desperate for approval, he'll drain her with insecurity. If he's reactive, he'll explode when things don't go his way. If he's always seeking pleasure, he'll abandon her when things get tough. But the man who is calm under pressure, who listens more than he speaks, who chooses his words with intention, who doesn't fear solitude, who owns his presence fully, that a man is rare. And when a woman senses him, she doesn't want to let him go. No man is free who is not master of himself. Epictetus. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the money, the looks, or the charm. But if you are anchored in who you are, if you can walk through storms without losing your center, if you can receive love without becoming addicted to it, she will feel it deeply, because that kind of energy doesn't scream, it whispers, and it changes the room. How to become that man. So now you know. You know the 3 signals. You know how to respond like a Stoic. You know what she really wants in a man. But let me ask you something real. What will you do with this knowledge? Will you scroll to the next video, or will you stop and look in the mirror? Because here's the truth no one wants to admit. Most men know what they need to do, but very few have the courage to actually do it. If you want to become the kind of man she respects, admires, and chooses, you must first become the kind of man you respect when no one's watching. Not next week, not after your next failure, not someday. Now. So start small. Wake up earlier than your excuses. Sit with discomfort. Don't numb it. Say no more often. Say I'm enough without needing proof. And when you're tempted to act from fear, act from clarity instead. That's how Stoic men are built. One conscious decision at a time. And if this video struck something deep inside you, then don't keep it to yourself. Share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Subscribe if you're ready to stop chasing women and start building the man they chase. And drop a comment. What's one thing you're going to do differently starting today? Because remember, the world doesn't need more men pretending to be strong. It needs more men willing to become unshakable. And that starts with you right here, right now.